Welcome to Flat Earth Debate Live. I'm your host, Nathan Oakley, and if you are new to this channel, or you've not done so already, then be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and join button if you'd like to become a Nathan Oakley 1980 channel member and keep up to date with the Flat Earth Debate. If you would like to support the channel, there is a super chat that runs alongside each of these shows while they are live, and there's also a PayPal, Patreon, crypto, and thanks button in the info box below the video. Most importantly, if you'd like to join the discussion, simply mute the page you are currently watching, then click the link in the info box below this video to join the panel and express your views on the nature of Earth. If you do join, please don't swear. If you do, you'll be ejected, and if you are, please don't try to rejoin the stream using sock accounts. You'll be warmly welcome back on the next stream. Please also share the show on social media. Sharing the show obviously increases the live audience, but this in turn increases the chances of a more diverse panel, so please share the show on Facebook and X. Now we are joined by D-Rose, 10th Man, Neil, and a whole bunch of people in Discord, so welcome one and all.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Wow, where did we go?
I don't know, super enthusiastic start from the G Plus and Discord panel. So in yesterday's,
just a minute ago.
In yesterday's pre-show, I was expressing my total discontent for covering the same navigation video with distorted audio all week. So whether or not I get pressured into doing it again today, we'll see. The response has been mixed. Mine's obviously extremely negative. 10th is on the other end of the scale, extremely positive, like he's been waiting years to be doing this. No, I heard. And
No,
yeah, the commenters.
Hang on.
Hello?
Hello,
Hey,
Aaron.
Aaron. Now, I saw this video early on, and I said, wow, what an interesting description of how you go to the center of the Earth and get your angles from there. The guy takes 3 videos to fully use his CAD system, as SCAD, he calls it. And I studied it and watched it many times, and as our argument refined on the elevation angle and all this, and then equatorial plane and how the Earth tilts and negates, you know, the vernal equinox, which is the basis of the star maps, where it's a flat universe for them at that point. There's no Earth tilt, so you're going, angles are off of a flat imaginary celestial equator that extends to the celestial sphere, which is imaginary. I'm saying, you know, this is going to be useful one day. And so now, since we have a better grasp of all these things, as he goes into his part 3, it's just the technology of the SCAD will give the audience the visuals to our arguments. Where is that origin of that angle? Where's the vertex? Where's it coming from? Because that's the surface where the navigator is, not the arc that they show it on.
Okay. So does that mean you do want to cover this again, or what?
No, I do want to cover it. If you want to skim through it quickly, you can skip part 2 immediately, because he's pretty much done with Eratosthenes. He's just going to repeat himself. Just go to part 3 and skim through it and finish it off today, because you're going to love the imagery he shows.
By the way, I did hear that humming when I listened to the re-up. I didn't hear it during the show, but boy, I heard it on the show.
Oh, it's terrible. He's got a terrible sound system.
Doesn't seem to be showing up. Can you just find me part 3, because I'm struggling to get it and we're in the middle of a live show.
Yeah, I'll find it.
I've got part 1 up and it just doesn't seem to give me the full list.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Thank you. Let's do a bit of housekeeping.
Share the show. Smash the super chat. Share the show.
Yes, thank you, Neil. I do have an intro for that. Any evidence of a physical geometric sphere edge? That's a horizon formerly known as the curve of the Earth. Also, smash the super chat.
Negative.
It doesn't
Not
exist
negative to smash the super
visually.
chat.
The geometric horizon doesn't exist optically.
Can you get the angle size of it?
Yeah, you could still calculate it. You just can't see it.
It does not exist measurably in either.
Is that it? Any scientific evidence of gravity?
What? Oh,
Oh, go ahead, John. Is that John?
I know.
Right.
It's Brian. Hey, what would you consider as evidence?
For what?
The globe's geometric horizon.
The math not working out.
When you say what would I consider evidence, there's a specific claim of what it is. It's a geometric physical limitation to your view, akin to being a hill in the way. Well, if I say, I can't see that shop, what shop? The one on the other side of that hill. What hill? That one. Oh, that one? Yeah, the one we're looking at. Okay, and you're saying there's a shop on the other side of it? Yeah, there is. If we climb up that hill to the top of it and stand on it, you'll see on the other side of it, there's a shop. All right, okay. Well, that to me is a fairly easy to achieve evidential standard for a physical geometric hill that I can show topographically. If you're going to assert that geometrically, Earth creates a hill obscuring my view, then I want to see it. I want some physical evidence of it. Like I can provide physical evidence of a hill that I say blocks something when it blocks something and I go and stand on top of it.
Well, the problem is that we've pushed them to the extremes that a physical horizon doesn't exist anymore. It's always going to be refraction. So they've created an unfalsifiable model.
Unfalsifiable? It sounds almost scientific. If you're going to assert that there's a geometry to Earth, then there's a physicality to that geometry that is required to make the assertion in the first instance. To say we do have the geometry, we just can't see it. It's like, this isn't a magic trick. You know what I mean?
Is it not falsified by the fact that the horizon is not geometric?
Let's just try it with my hill. Okay, I say, you see that shop? And I go, my friend next to me goes, yes, I do see that shop. And I turn around to him and say, that shop isn't really there. And my mate goes, what do you mean it's not there? And I go, actually, there's a geometric physical obstruction, hill, in the way of that shop. Therefore, what you're seeing isn't really a shop. It's a mirage of a shop.
Well, the shop is there, but you have no proof of the creator, so the shop doesn't exist.
Look, the shop's not really there. We can see it, but it isn't really there. Because what's actually there, but we can't see it and can't prove it or measure it, because it's always in this state of hologrammatic refraction of the shop behind it, so we can't see it. So there is a hill there, we just can't see it, we can just see a shop, but the shop isn't really there because it's really a mirage. Is that cool by everybody here? Is that all cool? Refraction all good?
You
Oh,
can
yeah,
think
the
of it as a
magic
hill.
blanket. This is the way I look at it. Gravity is their Lord. No, gravity is God, and refraction is their Lord and Savior.
Not their saviour, though. It's their undoing. To say that
it doesn't save them.
it doesn't save them, it buries them.
Well,
Exactly.
If you'll permit me to shoot a tangent to a refracted horizon, then maybe I have evidence for you.
If I allow you...
How would you do that?
Hold on. So, in my example where I say there is a hill in the way of the shop that we can see, but we're not really seeing the shop because the shop's refracted above the hill we can't see, you're now asking if you can draw a tangent line to the hill we can't see, giving us refracted shops that we can, that aren't really there. You want to draw a tangent line to that hill we can't see. Let me just think about that for a second. I'm going to go with no.
We might need to go.
I'm going to go with no.
into the earth.
Well, I can't shoot a tangent to the hill we can't see, but I can shoot a tangent to the point that I can claim is a refracted point based on the hill we can't see.
But then it's not a tangent to the geometric point of tangency on the hill because we can't see it, and you just said you can't draw a tangent to it, which you can't.
So
that's
you won't
going
be
around in
accepting
circles.
Hey, Rufy, how's that geometric horizon working out for you, buddy? Good? Yeah?
Are we taking our angles from the center of Earth where the molten core is, or?
Well, no. In the case of celestial navigation, you have to take an angle from a flat Earth first, and then transpose the angle you
Fair
measured
enough.
to a center of a sphere Earth that you presuppose.
Begging the question.
Well, utilizing a flat plane to derive a spherical assumption.
Well, a curved line. I mean, a curved level. So funny.
There's no such thing. That's a cognitive break that they have. We discussed this yesterday. So where they end up with curvizontal or bendizontal is because what you got on screen now, let's just pause this on this screenshot. Pause. Okay. This is Al-Biruni's methodology for deriving the radius. Okay. So for the geometric principle to stand true, you must have a straight horizontal baseline to derive h. So the height of the mountain is derived by using trig, and h is acquired by way of Earth being flat. Now, once you've acquired the height of the mountain for your geometric inference that the ground you've just measured, flat, actually curves away from you physically in a geometric assumption. Not bending away from you and refracted because he's deriving a physical straight line tangent point to the ground he just bent after measuring it flat. So in both principles, horizontal level, in this case on the bottom diagram, eye level, and in the case of the first derivation of h, height for the mountain, surface level, are always obeying the geometric principle that level is level, horizontal is horizontal, it's not bending. However, between step 1, get height of mountain, and step 2, you bend a line that was formerly level. Now that leaves ball-believing muppets who get this deep into this discussion with a cognitive break. Oh, right. So the level ground that we got the height of the mountain from is actually bending. That's what this process says. It's absurd. But that's where you leave your anti-flat earther with the notion of bendizontal. Can't have bendizontal, but that's what they have to infer literally by Al-Biruni's processing here.
Squiggly triangles. I like that better. Squiggly triangles.
So yeah, that's how
I actually debated a guy. I actually debated a guy the other day. He swore up and down that you only needed one line for a triangle. Then he went on a tangent about squiggly triangles. And I swear to God, I think that they might be mentally ill.
Nathan.
Yes, I got your
Please go
message.
to No, this is good. Go to Master B.
I have.
The power of the review videos.
So these videos have been taken down. Well, part 3 at least has, which we haven't got to yet.
No. All 3 are taken down.
He's taken all 3 down. I wondered why I couldn't manage it.
Well, I went looking for it, and I'm saying, oh my gosh, let me go to his channel and hit videos, playlist. He's got the 4th one on Goslar, but that was there anyway. It was the 1, 2, 3 on Astronavigation that we were reviewing, and now all 3 of them are taken down.
Oh,
so
that
obviously
may not be a bad thing. Maybe he's redoing the audio on them.
You think he took it down because of the audio?
I would. I certainly would, yeah.
No, see,
definitely.
No one better ever get on Nathan about sound. Sound is more important than flat earth proof. See, he went to sound first, then flat earth. I went to flat earth first, then sound.
Wait a second. Did he just say that he thinks he took it down because we ridiculed his sound?
That's what I postulated. No, I was questioned, do you think he took it down because of the sound being appalling? And I said, I would have. That's what I said.
Yeah, no, I didn't say for the sound. You did that one, right? So the whole point here is the review videos are working. When they get a message, more than likely, they're going to say, who's this Nathan Oakley 1980 character? And okay, in this case, it might be the sound or it might be the content, but none the case. They're all gone. But guess what? I saved this on a hard drive, so I have it still.
Okay. Well,
Why wouldn't it be the content, mate?
we can all relive distorted smoke signals again sometime.
Yeah, not anytime soon.
Is that what Eratosthenes used to communicate 500 miles away with smoke signals?
No, it was just an analogy. It was actually a fax machine used.
Oh, okay. My bad, bro.
What will be good will be if the guy puts the videos back up in a while.
Yeah,
We should check again.
That's one way of
and see if
stopping
he
us.
puts them back up.
I mean, we're into half a week of doing it, right? So, well, you just turn them off. Well, that stops them. Now you won't be reviewing my videos no more.
Oh, boy.
Well done, Nathan. Well done. We win again.
I don't know about
This
that.
is a
I
good
win
thing.
because I
This
don't
is a
have to
good
listen to his horrible distorted audio again. So I'm chuffed to
That's
bits.
why
I've made up.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We win again. You don't have to have your ears hurt. We don't have to listen to smoke signals. We don't have to do anything anymore.
Audio is incredibly important. Have you ever heard of ASMR?
Yes.
Nathan,
Right,
I have an idea.
Hold on, just one sec. Just people listening to somebody else eating a bag of crisps with a really well-treated room and a really good quality microphone. Yeah? People will listen to anything if it sounds nice. Yeah? Well, you're saying
Nathan,
it's not that important.
I have an idea.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. I'm a stand-up comedian. I've been thinking about, nobody steal my idea, please. But I've been thinking about making a YouTube channel called Fight the Globe Earth, where I'm opposed to Craig and, with comedian so-and-so, which will be my name that I'll disclose later. But I just thought that would be really cool to do like a sarcastic type of like, be the Glober, but make like awful arguments. Are you feeling me?
Well, there's already a channel in
They already
existence
do
that does that.
They
So,
already do that.
but you've already got that. That already exists. So, I mean, fair enough. I mean, imitation is the highest form of flattery. But why would you want to flatter outrageously violent, convicted criminal woman beater Craig McNeil of the Fight the Flat Earth channel? Why would you want that?
Are you going to do it live or are you going to do it like pre-recorded? Because it's quite a lot of editing.
Live. No, live. I was going to do it live.
Right. Oh, that's it then.
Do it. Script it out. Get some gags together. Don't be lazy and
Nathan's
just try
got
and
me
wing
dying
it.
laughing though.
Make sure you keep the poking stick in the scene, in the viewpoint of the viewers.
Just make sure you just repeat
like
their
poking
argument.
stick. Sorry, D Rose is referring to the offensive weapon Craig uses to beat women with.
Only ignored Nathan's flattery remark. You want to flatter this guy?
I don't know him. He might be a fantastic comedian. I don't know him. I don't know. You do. Whatever your name is, repent.
No, repent. Yeah, I have to be anonymous. I can't tell you who I am.
I didn't ask.
I might lose
I'm
my
sure
job,
I know
mate.
that voice.
Might lose your shop.
Can't lose my job.
You lose your job, did you say, or lose your shop?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Why would you lose your job?
Name last time you were here, bro.
Why would you lose your job? That's more interesting than anything you've said so far.
Oh yeah, I cannot disclose I'm a flat earther. I'll lose my job immediately.
Why?
This is a complicated
He works for
situation.
NASA.
He works for NASA.
Nathan knows why. It's a rhetorical question. He knows why.
That was the
He
great
wants you to say.
Okay.
No, I don't
didn't
know why.
it was
Hear
rhetorical.
why, though.
I didn't know it was
No, I
rhetorical.
don't. I've worked for a corporate while being a flat earther. The only thing that ever got me in trouble was making a video. Now, not a flat earth video. It was about flat earth specifically, but a YouTube video while I was in their uniform. They hauled me up to the office and said, "Got to take this video down. You can't do that. You can't make videos about a non-related subject to us and our business."
Oh my god.
That was it. But I didn't get sacked. I mean, I did get sacked,
They
just
don't
not for
want to be
that.
associated with what you're
I know
doing.
this
Well,
voice.
every corporation's different, mate. You know, yeah.
Exactly.
No,
And that makes
that's
your
why I'm
case,
asking.
Nathan.
Oh, God. That's why I'm asking. I mean, by being anonymous, it gives you the
Oh no, I can tell you. The group of this room. I just can't tell everybody. Yeah, due to marketing and stuff like that. the position I'm in, I can't be who I am.
How
So you
beautifully
sell
vague.
braziers.
Go ahead, Brian.
No. Just I recognise that voice. I've heard it before on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, have you heard me on
Well,
24/7 Discord? Maybe.
Listen, Refracted
No,
Curvature lost his job because of it. So why is this abnormal?
I want to know.
No, it's not abnormal.
Well, it is. If it's, you're joking, right? We have protected groups. You know what a protected group is? If you're a member of the
Yeah, the
LGBTQ community, you are a member of a, quote, protected group. Now, that means that you have got certain freedoms with what you are that prevent people from discriminating against you in the same way they would against somebody who is disabled. For example, now that is what it is to be in a protected group. You can all imagine what would happen to a business if they turned somebody down on the basis that they were in a wheelchair if they were doing an accounts job. Yeah, there'd be outrage. Likewise,
Yeah.
the same accounts job that was rejected for a transgender member of the community would be outrage. Now, if, by whatever standard, oh, you're a flat earther, perfectly reasonable to fire you on the spot then, that's outrageous.
Because you might be possibly mentally ill.
Mentally ill?
Yes, that is what I've been attacked with.
Yeah, because it is
I had
still
to
classified as a mental illness.
I had to
It is.
retract my beliefs and say, yes, I was confused to keep my job because I got 2 kids, man.
No, I'm not. Nobody's asking you to defend your actions in keeping your employment, Judas. Anyway, the point is, I want to know about it. That's something that's worth passing on to an audience. Okay, the transgender and lesbian and gay community have managed to bang enough big drums to become a protected group so they don't suffer persecution simply for being what they are. More power to you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Meanwhile, you're telling me that if I go into gainful employment as opposed to scraping by on YouTube, there's a chance that I'll get rejected. In the middle of a rant, my friend. Go ahead.
He's
You're
going to
obviously
keep
keen
doing
to talk
that.
straight through the
That's
top
not
of
going
my
to stop.
rant.
It's going to get worse. That's what he's here for. That's his intent.
No, he's not. But that's the bit that's... If you're a member of the transgender community and you're saying, I was prevented from getting this job. Why? Well, because they said I presented as a man and I'm transgender. I'm actually a woman. I've transitioned. And they said, no, you look like a man. You're saying you're Susan. No, you're not getting the job. What a bloody outrage. I'm going to sue them. Now, that is normal. Now, for us to turn around and say, let's not talk about this because he said specifically, I do not want to identify myself by name because I will lose my job for being a flat earther. That's newsworthy.
Now, Brian, I'm
I have to
tracking
be
with
careful.
you. I sense the same thing, Brian.
I have to be careful, man.
Fellas and drinking and bad attitudes, Neil, you know.
Why? Why are you guys being so suspicious?
But
Nathan
think
was in
about
the middle
this.
of telling a story.
I can get
and he just
online.
cut right in.
Just give me.
Yeah,
20
sorry, but
seconds.
all of you
Hold
are.
on,
Why
repent.
is
Hold
this
on.
Harrison
Everybody
giving
just
you
try and have it one person at a time.
Having
This is-
no intent.
When this, hold on, everybody stop. Can you not hear me trying to get control of the bloody conversation so it's audible? Right, if you can hear 2 people talking at once, probably best not to make it a third. Yeah, just step off. And I'll try and take control if the 2 people talking get a bit too much to hear. So, yeah, Neil and Arwin, I'm talking to you. When 2 people talk, making it a third, it's just where I've got to now get angry and step over everybody to try and get control while the conversation fades into the ether. Right, let's start with Brian.
Yeah, from what I hear and what I heard from the very start is he's that guy that was in here a couple of times before and he got thrown off of Discord a couple of times before. He also sounds drunk and he's an attention seeker and a troll. He looks for attention and that's what he's been getting. He starts stepping over you. It's a subtle thing. His whole game plan is to do his best to ruin the show and have a little smirk on his face.
Look,
That's what he does.
That's outrageous. That is absolutely no way to talk about Arwin. He's my friend. Don't do that again.
No, but I sense what Brian's saying.
Funny.
You know, I sense.
That's
I sense
unfair
why,
to me.
I agree with Brian. I agree with Brian only because when you were in between the rant and you finally said, "Go ahead," that's part of what I'm getting. What I was sensing, like,
Thank you.
then he's gonna tell us about a show he wants to do. Who really gives a poop?
I was just trying to be friendly,
just wait
man. What's wrong with you?
I know that, but just wait till Nathan was finished, then tell us that. So that's why things like that.
Yeah,
we sense that from.
To be friendly,
Why
man.
do we need
wrong?
to hear that? Well, why do we need to hear about
Can I have my turn now,
Everyone's
Nathan?
so aggressive, bro.
Well done, Brian. Go ahead, Arwin.
Right. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't get why this suspicion. Yeah. Okay, he's a little rumpusy, right? Well, he's a very creative guy. If he actually is going to do what he says he's going to do, he's got creativity. Creative people don't know when to shut the fuck up. I know.
No
all
swearing. Arwin.
What?
Well, Roy just could answer the question.
Right? I don't get it. Like, why are you saying all these things about him? Like, you have a record on this guy.
Who are you
You have
talking
a
about?
record on this guy? I'm
Who's
sorry.
you?
Where's
Me
this?
and Brian haven't been wrong yet.
Oh yeah, sure. But do you have any leads though, other than he just appeared in your scope?
Don't need to. Spidey senses tingle right away.
Yeah, you don't. Okay.
All right then. Glad we
You've
cleared
had
that
one
up.
conversation with me. It's rude to just judge me like that.
That's kind of what we do, though. I mean, it's just kind of our shtick sometimes. If you're a bit rumpusy, we'll judge you. That's just how we are.
I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Meanwhile, I'm fascinated by the fact that we are prejudiced against, or however the word is, all right? The fact that it's tolerable to laugh at gingers, by my standards, is okay. They're funny, right? But flat earthers, that's an outrage. Shouldn't be allowed. Certainly shouldn't be precluded from getting employment, or certainly shouldn't be in fear of losing your job because of what you are, in terms of an appreciation of the nature of the reality we live in. I'm sure John
Yeah,
can have
being
some...
ginger is not a belief.
I work for
hold
one
on.
of the biggest corporations in America, so trust me, you cannot talk about the flat Earth.
Fair enough. I believe you.
Walmart, mate.
Walmart. Okay, well, that's a
Yes, sir.
great big chain of supermarkets, which when I was transitioning from being a manager, previously a rep, to being a YouTuber, I got a part-time job with a grocery outfit similar, Tesco, which is almost identical in terms of the size in this country to Walmart, or Asda as we get called. And that was the job that they hauled me in for making videos, but not for being a flat earther. In fact, quite the opposite. I was prejudiced against by other drivers who would shout things across the yard at me for being a flat earther, which was completely and entirely acceptable by everybody. You know, like I say, if you see a ginger across the yard and you go, "Oi, ginger," then that's okay. But "Oi, flat earther," I just don't like it.
What's your position in Walmart?
Excuse me.
I can't just.
We have just.
Why are we talking
Wait,
about
hang on.
No,
We
no.
have just.
Why are you asking that, Neil?
Might be looking for work, who knows?
You're not hearing me.
Yes, we hear you, 10th. Go ahead.
We just broke the internet on this one YouTuber. You reviewed partial part 2, fully part 1. We never got to part 3. You asked your audience to send a nice message and say, "Hey, we're reviewing your video at Nathan Oakley." And today, when we go to jump to part 3, all 3 videos have been taken down. I mean, this is what we ought to be talking about. Why would you take down a video or videos if it's based on something provable? Why would you take it down? Just because someone put a microscope over it and asked good questions about it?
That's a good question.
I bet it was the smoke signals.
Or it was just that he was getting suddenly a lot of negativity, trolls that were responding, and he was just afraid of the bickering. Maybe
don't know
that's
that.
it.
You don't know that. We ask people to be nice. We say, send a nice comment. Say, Nathan Oakley 1980 sent me, but don't say anything horrible because your comment will get
But
removed.
don't
I'll say
be
that
as
every
kind.
time.
Yeah.
Hold on, can I respond? Yeah, I get that you ask. That's very good that you do. But unfortunately, that doesn't mean that trolls are then gonna not try to do the opposite instead. You see, and create.
Good
Yeah,
point.
there's going to
Good
be
point.
wafflers, of course.
Right, but most people at this point would turn off that function of the videos and still leave the videos up.
You think so?
Good
I
point.
know
Yep.
so. I know
Yeah, yep.
so. I
Yes,
go to
he's right.
videos where the response is turned off so no one can leave a comment because they're getting too many trolls. So, but they don't.
Yep.
Hang on in a minute. My gosh. So they still leave the content up because they put a lot of hard work in that content. But this guy took down the content.
Hmm.
10th is right. 10th is right.
He's probably
Maybe
just
he realised when he tried the sort of smoke signal thing that he won't be able to see it 500 stadia away.
Well, listen, we figured out early on that it was the sound quality that disturbed them the most.
me the most. Did you not seriously listen back to any of those shows? I ducked into one of my own shows yesterday and I was like, listening to it. I'm like, oh, this sounds great. It was me talking. Then the video started. I'm like, I can't listen to this. It's my own show.
Nathan, can I ask you a direct question? Did you or did you not contact this video person who put this video out and ask him to take it down so that you wouldn't have to finish?
Oh, you got me. You got me. I sent him a quick word. Look, right, I don't want to seem rude to my panel member by saying I really don't want to cover your horrible video with its shitty sound again. Please, can you remove it from the internet entirely? That would solve the problem without any lost face from me. Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Okay, I just had to get that for the record.
And if I may, I want to apologize to the comedian dude. I wasn't trying to be rude to you. Nothing personal. Just kind of feeling you out. You know what I'm saying? And we're glad you
that's
spoke
cool,
for yourself.
man.
I'm not
I
apologizing.
understand.
And
I've actually gone into a
I-
lot of discords where everyone just immediately hates me, and by the end of the, maybe 2-3 hours in, everybody loves me. I've actually, you wouldn't believe this, but I've actually connected with a lot of big flat earthers just on Discord, bro. Random. I don't even know how to explain it. It's really cool.
Big flat earthers.
If it takes me 2 to 3 hours to like you, I'm leaving now.
Who? Like who? Hold on, let's see some names.
Like
Well
once
done.
I actually see the video that you said you were gonna make, right? Once I see that, you're all good with me. Until then, you're just a guy who just says things on Discord, and that's it, really.
Cool.
That's
I'll just be a
everybody.
nice guy till then.
That's
Arwen,
basically
when I
everyone.
make the video, I'll send it straight to you.
Yeah, that's basically everyone, Arwen. Some guy that just says stuff on Discord. It's everyone. So who? Who's these big names?
Different. Come on, we don't want to appeal to authority.
No, I might know them. That's all.
Flat Earth Authority. We don't want to be like the Globers and start appealing to consensus and authority and committing fallacies. Yeah.
No, I'm just like,
You're
if you
not
say,
making an
oh,
argument.
I've connected with D Marble, I'd be like, yeah, I know D Marble. If you went, I've connected with Sharon, I'd be like, yeah, I know
don't
Sharon.
want to hypothesize and start doing. Let's stick with logic. What do you guys want to talk about?
The name drop
The
that you
fact that
just
there's
did. That's what I'm trying to
You
talk.
want me to name drop?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll name drop real fast and then we'll go along. Austin Whitsitt, David Weiss, Jaron. Let's go. All right, now let's talk about things that make sense and are important.
Yeah.
I know all of those guys.
Got the Three Stooges.
Jaron and David Weiss
He
are on
knows the Three
Discord, aren't they?
Stooges, Nathan.
He did. He
Who
used to
cares
be
who you
there.
know? Let's talk about stuff that's important.
Hello. He just said he's connected with some flat earthers. There's no need to start attacking the people he's connected with. Wowee. Very nice. I'm sure it was very pleasant. Am I wrong?
They are very nice people to me.
There you go. Lovely. Couldn't be more pleased for you. Excellent. Thank you for doing that.
Hey, listen, Nathan, I want to tell you something. I love you, and I love them, even though there's a rift between you guys.
There's no rift. They're just committing fraud when they claim they've got science that they haven't got.
Of course, yeah.
Well, let's see if they're still going to be friendly the next time you meet them.
Have
No,
you
you-
told them that?
You've
Have
been
you?
on the show and say that. So
It sounds like you have
They
a
know that
grasp
I
of
don't
the-
agree with them. They know I don't agree with them. Calm
Yeah,
down.
but have you called them? Have you called them fraudsters for using science that way?
right. And no, I didn't call them fraudsters, bro. Come on, that's not fair.
Uh,
I said I didn't
No,
agree
don't
with
stretch
them.
out your
Fair.
words. I'm asking the
Fair.
direct. Excuse me, Arwen. I'm trying to have a discussion with him. No, you seem to understand the rift and the argument quite well. So now you befriended them. Have you addressed them directly because your concern for them is as much as
Yes.
Nathan's concern
Yes.
for them?
Yes.
And what happened? Tell us what happened.
I just told you what happened.
No,
There's
no.
a-
I'm
there's a-
asking.
we are not going to agree on certain things.
know,
You're
but-
full of shit.
Neil, please. So tell me about the incident where you addressed these friends specifically. Go back and forth. How did you say it? What did they say? And where did you just agree to disagree? Give us a
Okay,
recap.
I don't agree with your certain positions on certain things. I know that they're theories, but we can't make them concrete evidence. It is good to theorize. It is good to move the movement on. I like that. I like that we're not docile, sitting still, and just playing around with the same old arguments from 2015.
When did you do this?
And that's when I got, SHIT roasted or whatever. Just don't worry about it,
When
bro.
did you?
I don't want to talk about
When
this.
did you? When did?
This is
When
not-
did
I
you
wanna
do
talk about
this
the
with
flat
them?
Earth. I want to talk about the flat Earth, bro.
Okay, fine. What do you want to talk about flat Earth?
Perfect.
Why? He's avoiding
You got-
my question.
Okay.
Yeah, he
So,
said he wants to
well,
avoid it.
this
That's
is like
fine.
ad hom, like personal stuff type thing, bro.
I'm not ad homing you. I'm
No,
asking.
no.
Ten.
He's
clarity.
answering you,
Forget-
Tenth. He's saying, in answer to your question, I got a load of ad homs. That was in answer to your question.
Listen, with everyone talking,
Hey.
I'm missing things, obviously. But my reason for questioning is to debrief him on these things he says he did, but he doesn't want to talk about dates and events and outcomes. Well, something's wrong. If you had these events, tell us about it. But now he doesn't want to talk about it.
That's what they didn't happen, Tent.
I know.
He's
That's what I'm trying to
trolling.
figure out.
He's trolling. He's been trolling from the minute I heard him earlier. He's just trolling. He has 20 million stories, and as long as people keep entertaining his stories, he'll keep getting the attention that he craves. He's an attention seeker. He's been here in the past.
Well, I
This is
hope you all
why I'm
enjoy that.
asking.
I'm sure people are all enjoying it. Please share the show. 76 people watching. I'm sure we can get 100 people watching, and they'll all enjoy the entertaining discussion that we have
That's
with this
about my personal
claim
life.
to be troll who's literally talking through me right now.
Look, I'm just trying to decrease the 2-3 hours it takes to like you, but you're making it go for 5 hours now.
No, I was being sarcastic. I'm joking around, bro. Look, I don't want to talk about my personal life when I'm
Enough for
trying to be
you.
here talking about the flat Earth.
Okay, fine. Pick a subject.
We're
Feel
not-
free.
we're
Very
not
That's what-
unfair
asking you-
to me.
We're
if you're
not,
keen to talk about flat Earth, then fine. What is it you wanted to talk about specifically? You've obviously got something on your
Perfect.
mind.
Thank you. I like the way that the flat Earth has pressurized the globalists into the fact that there's no longer a physical horizon. It's now always apparent there will never be a physical horizon. And so they've made their model unfalsifiable. Yes. And that the fact that they talk about squiggly triangles. I mean, it's like a mental illness.
no, that's wrong. You were corrected on this earlier. You're bringing it back up again because you were corrected. So we have to be. So someone has to correct you again. It's already falsified by the horizon not being geometric. Now you know this. You knew this before you said what you said earlier, and you know it now. So stop making
Why are you
statements
so
that you know is
upset,
incorrect.
bro?
Stop wasting people's time. But what is it you actually want? Is it just purely attention? What is it you want? You've been here in the past. Same nonsense.
Okay, right, let's just clarify what's just happened. Brian's objection, same objection as last time, is that when this gentleman asserts that there is an unfalsifiable model, Brian asserts, no, the fact that we don't have a geometric requirement that the model has in physical reality is the falsification of their claim that the model matches reality. It doesn't. So Brian's saying, I object to this term falsifiable, or unfalsifiable in this instance.
Which flat Earth model is he talking about?
Begging the question, proof of nothing, perspective hijacking. Hey, Bev,
Yeah.
Bev, perspective
Stacks of
hijacking,
fallacies.
mate. Curve calculator.
Let's stack fallacies on top of each other. Yeah, perfect.
Did I mention
But
that?
that one,
Sorry, go ahead, Brian. John.
I was just going to say that's got two flat planes in it. That's not an Earth curve calculator.
Did you know that? Repent.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
John was pointing out that it's not a curve calculator. It's curve calculator in name only. It's a differential calculator that calculates the difference between eye level and surface level.
Are you talking about the 7.98 inches squared with the observer's height?
That's the maths that you're talking about.
Yes. What is wrong with it?
What's wrong with it is that it's not an Earth curve calculation. That's name only.
Well, it's a parabola, yeah.
No,
But as long as you use it for like 60 miles, 100 miles, it's pretty good.
no, because it's calculating whatever you're saying is doing at 60 miles with a differential between eye level and surface level. Surface level being the flat plane that we're making the measurements and calculations from. That's the important bit. The bit that you said you wanted to talk about. Well, in those maths, you've got an established surface level.
So what equation should I use
For what?
to find the curve?
You're looking for curve, are you?
Well, no, I'm a flat earther, but I'm saying, like, when I'm in a debate with somebody, what equation should I use?
For what? Let's try again. For what?
They're going to want a curve calculation, right?
Are
What
they?
do I give them if 7.98 inches squared to the observer's height is not correct?
It's based on a differential calculation between. Thank you, Neil. Let's hope that interjection was worth it. Go ahead, Neil. Clearly not. It's for the third time. Not that you need to give them any parabola or 1.2 times the square root of the observer's height in feet, which is the calculation in the begging the question proof of nothing perspective hijacking Earth curve calculations. You point out that it's not calculating Earth curve. It's a calculation that utilizes the difference between eye level, a straight line, horizontal in nature, and surface level, a straight line, horizontal in nature. That is what those maths are.
What do we do when I tell them that the left and right of the horizon isn't curved? What do we do there?
What's the horizon again?
The horizon.
What about it?
Yeah.
Are you claiming
I'm
that
saying,
the horizon is Earth curve and doesn't bend? Is that what you're telling me?
No. I'm saying the horizon on a globe should bend left and right when I'm at the beach, and there's thousands of miles to the left and right of me. What's the answer for that?
Why are you telling me what a globe should do if you're a flat earther? Shout out to Godzilla. Says Nathan Oakley, 1980 sent me.
When I'm in a debate, I need an answer for their obfuscation.
What obfuscation? Explain to me what your issue is.
Because I'm in a deep debate with someone, okay? And I tell them, why are we only debating the forward curve and not the left and the right, yeah? And they always, beat around the bush, hand wave, dismiss.
Okay. My response to that is, why are you, the flat earther, arguing about what type of curve you're arguing about? Because that's lose-lose. When you argue about what type of curve that you're going to be speculating for them on their behalf so you can argue with them about it. That's lose-lose.
You're right. Okay. So
given that I'm right, why the bloody hell are you asking me if you're claiming to be a flat earther?
Well, I'm saying, is it always going to be a loss? I mean, is there no way that we can rebuttal it?
Right, what do you mean, is that a loss? When I point out that the Earth curve maths uses a differential between eye level and surface level, that's a flat Earth requirement. That's a win. We win. Earth being measured flat. Calculations for the differential between eye level and surface level, giving you your claim to be non-existent refracted curve that doesn't exist. How is that in any way a loss? It's a win. It's an annihilation of the claim. We've got an Earth curve horizon. and it's a proof that we've got a flat plane beneath our feet. It's there in their own maths. That's a win for me.
But they
Why are you interrupting me, dick? Yeah, I'm pointing out how I win when you postulate that how do we get a win out of my win that I've just pointed out. No, that's the win. Shut up and listen. I don't want to say it a fourth time.
They don't receive.
Shut up! All you've done is babble through me, pointing out to my audience because you are inconsequential. You are but a catalyst for me to talk. Nobody gives two shits what you have to say through the top of me explaining to an audience how this is a flat earth win. It does not require your babbling over the top of it when I get to the crescendo. No, sir. It's not that we don't get a win out of this. It is a win. We win. Earth being utilized flat to derive a ball earth belief from. Earth flat, not ball-shaped. Horizon, not earth curve. Not at 1.2 times the square root of the observer sine feet, as you already professed. No, it's refracted. Therefore, non-geometric. Doesn't matter which way you say it bends on their behalf. Now, I've summarised every ounce of your total shite. Did you listen to any of it? Because you're babbling through me right now.
I agree with you, mate.
Then shut up. Stop babbling through the top of me while I explain the concise rebuttals and how we win with them. That doesn't require you to talk through me.
I agree with you, mate.
Then shut up. Stop talking. Just listen to how we win as flat earthers and how the globe loses. When it's deriving its curve from a flat plane. That's how the globe loses. Do you understand that now?
Yes, sir. That's
good job. Well done. Maybe if you paid your attention a little bit more before babbling through the first three renditions, you'd have got it in the first place rather than on the third attempt.
Yes, sir. My apologies.
Good. Next time, shut up while I talk. As I say, you are merely a catalyst. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. My apologies.
Good. So stop talking. So, we win. Flat proven. Measurements for flat required to derive the curve you're arguing about that doesn't exist in physical reality. Comprende?
Yes, sir. I was just trying to ask for help for rebuttals.
You got them. Derivation of a flat plane measurement in the first instance. Surface level. It's in the maths that you keep asking about. An affirmation that you understood that would have been nice.
I'm not mad at you, Nathan. I appreciate the help.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Now get the hell out.
Yes.
Moving along. Let's go go back to what Temp was talking about. It's a great thing. We've made someone redact their 3 videos. So we're making an effect.
One YouTuber with about 1,000 subs turns off his videos and we claim victory. Wow.
Why is that guy triggering everybody so bad? I don't get it. He talks a lot.
Because he's a drunken lying sack of shit.
It's good fun. Sometimes it's a good opportunity to explain to an audience.
I laughed to myself earlier when Ken said we broke the internet. It's like breaking the internet is like 25 million hits or something, you know.
No. Listen, this guy who put out those videos says, I'm going to teach you concepts of celestial navigation, astronavigation. He puts out 3 videos. It's been there for years. It was one of the original ones I ever watched. I copied them. I have them on one of my hard drives. I said, okay, I'll use this later. I like the CAD program he has here showing how it's coming from the center of Earth. You know, like I said, you put out arguments, you wait for the ballers to jump at them because you know you got something later to show, and you just wait for the trap. And the trap was set. You know, everything's okay. So this is the right time to show these videos. So the minute I show these videos and Nathan starts commenting, we have several things. One is bad sound quality, but you know, just the low-hanging fruit, as QE said. You listen to a guy that says Eratosthenes use smoke signals. Come on, man, can't you get something better? And I'm saying, no, you understand that it's the imagery of the CAD that I want everyone to see, where the angle is coming from. You know, what is an angle? And all this. It's never a curved surface ever being used, ever. They never use a curved surface. This is the funny part of what Nathan just succinctly said. Earth curve calculator uses 2 flat planes and the differential between them. It sounds quite very similar to Andrew Thomas Young saying all his refraction studies came from plane, but the Earth is a globe. So we're going to use geometric considerations. So even Andrew Thomas Young had to have that same reality when he was studying refraction, because guess what the bottom baseline was? A flat Earth for that refraction.
Right.
So
I don't know who the
That's why they never
I don't know who
use
the
curve.
guy is that hates me for no reason, but I'm gonna pray for you, brother.
okay, Guy, why are you jumping into a
Yeah, why
different
are you
topic?
back in this
We were done.
conversation?
Now you're
done.
jumping.
And I can
Talking
say
to-
one thing really fast. I'm gonna pray for someone that hates
I'm
me.
talking
No.
to D-Rose.
I redact my question. I redact my apology, bro. You have proven to
Oh,
be
this guy's
exactly
great.
what Brian and Neil
I can't
suspect
say
you to
I'm
be.
gonna pray for somebody really fast, like 2 seconds
No,
comment. It's
no,
a problem
I'm
for
talking
you.
to
Yeah,
D-Rose.
get out of here. You're garbage, bro. Whatever.
No,
Yeah.
Bible says
I'm
goodbye,
with you.
retard.
My
Goodbye,
panel, what
retard.
garbage. All he wanted to do was pray for you guys. I mean,
That's
come
right.
on.
And
He couldn't tell a joke at the
Hang
same
on,
time.
D-Rose. Listen, if you're going to go pray, go do it secretly in the closet. Don't be showing off.
Yeah,
the
you're
thing
demon
is,
possessed, bro.
Kent was coming with a good point, and all of a sudden he wants to come back in. Get
You're
out.
so filled with the
Exactly.
Holy Spirit, bro. Look at you. Look at you.
Oh, look at here we go again. Please go pray like you said you were going to do. Be authentic for
Be
once.
filled with the Holy Spirit, bro. Look at you, bro.
Listen,
Are you an example of
what
Jesus
are you-
Christ? You're a
this
joke,
guy,
bro.
This guy is a fix. He is a fix.
Kick
We
him
were
out.
talking
Yeah,
about
I'm filled with the Holy
horizon.
Spirit.
Can we
I'm
just
so
talk about the
evil, dude.
geometric horizon again?
He's a fix. Get him out.
Yeah, you're demon possessed, bro. I'll
That's
pray for you.
They always show their true colors, man. They always show
Man,
their
it's
true
amazing.
colors.
Just
No,
one
I'm
question.
showing that I'm praying for someone that I
And
love
if you ever
everybody.
need an
I'm so
exorcism,
evil.
just let me know, okay?
It's a joke, dude.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I love
Thank you.
everybody and I care about people. I'm bad guy and I got to get out of here.
See you
Nice.
later.
Bye. You love everybody, but you call this demon possessed. Oh, that
Get the fuck
fits.
out of here, bro.
I
Hey, no
love you.
swearing.
Yeah, look at how you
I
act,
wouldn't
dude.
say
You act like
us.
a fucking demon, bro.
No swearing.
All right, back to
This is
D-Rose.
This is how the Holy
unlistenable
Spirit
show.
acts.
This is the
Is this
most
how the Holy Spirit
unlistenable
acts,
show.
bro?
This is the most unlistenable show, and you know why it is, and you haven't taken action on it. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about? I thought that we were on a great show. This was wonderful. I think you're all being really mean. This guy just wanted to pray for you, wanted to say a nice little prayer. You all shot him down. Outrageous.
That's
In the
man, can
middle.
you get back to what you were saying?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to see why he was trying to shut down what I was saying, because that's exactly what he did. He wasn't continuing in the new conversation. He disturbed it again. That's all he's been doing. So please,
So you're saying
enough of this
prayer?
guy.
You're saying prayer's a disturbance now? I mean, from a Christian.
No, I'm not. See, you see what you did there? Now
That's
you're
what he's
causing
doing. I'm
trouble.
just joining in. It's just a bit of fun.
I know,
Yeah,
just
good.
dog pile on 10th man. I get it. All right, no problem. It's just that if you're going to pray, the Lord says, do it in secret. So don't do it where men could see you. So if this guy's really wanting to pray for us, he'll say, you know what? You misunderstood me. I'm going to go into my prayer closet and say a prayer. Fine. But why does he want to do it live?
Not only
Why
that,
does he want to tell
Because he's
anyone?
enjoying the
Not on-
attention. That's why.
not only
That's
that,
where I
Tim,
go.
not only that, Tim, when you want to pray for somebody, you can just pray for them. You don't have to tell them you're going to pray for them. Number one,
That's
whether this wasn't a show, so that's why he's a fraud. He's a clown, a failed. He's probably not even a
Okay,
comedian.
now listen,
He
we're
probably
giving him
doesn't work in
attention
Hollywood.
Come on,
again.
can't you just stop the accusations? Yeah, he's not like the most in control person. He's rumpusy, but I mean, all these accusations, I really do.
Lad,
That doesn't
why,
feel right.
like,
You don't
the
know
more you
these
talk
things.
about him, the more attention he's getting.
Why
Arwen,
are we still
I
talking
understand
about
you
him?
want to be nice, but you're the most naive person here.
Okay, going on back to what D-Rose and I were talking.
You don't have any actual proof for these accusations, piling it on this much. Yeah, he's disruptive. He's annoying.
Why are you
Okay.
continuing on for him in his silence? We want to change the subject, Arwen. We're
Well,
back to
it's very hard to change it when he's still there.
Was I
Sometimes
not
jumping
having?
in, and some of us being really like
Invite him on your show. Invite him on your show for 7 straight days
I
and have
don't
a ball
want to
with him.
invite him on the show. I just want you all to just settle down a bit. That's all.
I
Okay, why don't
want
you
to
just stop talking
continue
about it?
my discussion
go,
with
let's go,
D-Rose,
Ted.
which he
Let's go,
interrupted.
Ted.
Now you're interrupting.
Come on, Tim.
Go
I
ahead,
was
Ted,
trying
go.
to have a conversation too when all this bickering rolled over again.
Aaron. You made your point. Now you're continuing to press the issue about that when he just said, okay. Go ahead, Tim.
Y'all are not good at dealing with petulant children. I can tell you that.
Definitely not.
Right now, don't get upset with them. That's what they're wanting. Everybody calm down.
Voice of reason. Anyway, D-Rose, we were talking about this guy taking down his videos. So what would cause a person to take down content he worked very hard to put up if it's just people trolling or leaving remarks that aren't nice, assuming that's what happened after the first 2 reviews? All he has to do is turn off that functionality of the video to where he won't have anyone leave remarks. But why would you take down your hard work proving concepts of celestial navigation? Why would you do that?
60 hertz mains transformer buzz through the microphone. You know, having it pointed out, he probably questioned it in the first place and was like, nah, no one will notice.
He did concede that the you couldn't get the measurement from a curve and that Earth was flat. Pretty regular.
You know what's interesting is I had that question for D-Rose, and Nathan and Refractor thought they were D-Rose.
Exactly. I didn't say nothing. You see, I just sat back in the pocket. I fell back. Now can I?
Yeah,
yeah. I'm gonna answer. I would say either his handlers advised him to, whether they be his superior or his peers, or it was so humiliating that it was a hasty reaction to do as damage control. Other than that, I don't know why. Because like you said, I've seen many people have things where I was dying to comment and it would say comments are restricted here or comments are no longer allowed here. So
Okay.
that's only I could think.
Let me dovetail off that. Brian, are you there?
Yes, Ted.
Brian, direct question, please. A direct, concise answer from you. When you do videos and the ballers and the trolls jump on it, do you take it down?
If it's proven to be totally wrong, yes. And that happened before.
Have you
Well, I
done
was
it?
under the impression it was. I found out something I wasn't wrong later on, 2 years later. But when I thought it was wrong, I take it down.
So your answer says that if you'd made a mistake, you would take it down, correct it, or you would not take it down because it wasn't a mistake, correct?
Well, no. If it's wrong, and I believe it's wrong, then I will take it down. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
If someone can show it's wrong, one time I did it before. I've done it with 2 videos. Sorry, 2 or maybe 3, but over the years. But there was one I took down that it turns out it wasn't wrong. I was being told it was wrong, and 2 years later I found out it wasn't. But anyway, that was just on me, whatever. But no,
Right.
if once the video is claimed to be wrong and someone can show you how it's wrong, then you just take it down.
Right. But if you were right, would you take it down?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but if you're on the wrong side of the argument and you're shown to be right, with how flat Earth must be, then you might also take it down.
Yes.
Yeah, imagine that you were a flat earther claiming how sphere-shaped the Earth was, and someone pointed that out to you. You would probably take the video down.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Maybe. I mean, like I say, it could just be the 60 hertz mains buzz. You just don't know. But with that, I'm going to say if you are watching this on either Nathan Oakley 1980 or Nathan Oakley premiering streams, then stay tuned as there will be an after show to follow. Unfortunately, if you are watching this live, this is where we bid you farewell. So, another massive, huge, enormous thank you to both Discord and G+ panels for making today's live show possible. And, of course, a massive thank you to all of you in either Nathan Oakley 1980 or just Nathan Oakley live streams for smashing the super chat, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, joining as a member, and all that good stuff. I've been Nathan Oakley, and I will see you all in the next video.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!